Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Today I'm out here checking my horses for rain rot. Yeah, and if you don't know what that is, I can give you a little bit of information about it. But we're also going to talk about KJ, and I'm going to show you a little bit of a clip, and I'm going to give you my impression on something she posted on Instagram. So y'all stick around, okay? If this horse had rain rot, he would actually have missing spots on his back, is what he would have. He would have missing hairlines on his body somewhere, wherever it might be. But I am checking every single one of my horses. And guys, I have 13 of them, so I have to make sure that each and every single one of them are perfectly fine. But while I do that, I'm going to insert a little clip right now for you about a live that Katie Joy did, just the beginning of it, and then we're going to discuss something.
I'm late because Sephora just arrived, so I had to open my Sephora box. I don't go shopping at the store, and so I just do my Sephora like binges where I have to like replenish my different things. And so when Sephora comes and when Sephora shows up, it's a huge day in my house. So I was actually with my kiddo and we had to go to our annual cardiology appointment, and it was great news. So we don't have to go back for another year. Yay, we are 3 years post-op from open heart surgery. So it's always a little nerve-wracking when we go see the cardiologist, because for the longest time, we went for like every couple months, and then it was every couple weeks. And we've been on a good stretch right now where we have had good echocardiograms, and his surgery is, everything is holding tight. So we had some good news today. It was great news. I always like good news. So that means his heart is good and strong right now, and his repair has stuck. So
as I go to my next horse, we're going to discuss, first off, Katie Joy saying that she doesn't go to the store. Does she mean that she doesn't go to any store? Is that what she means? Or she just doesn't go to Sephora? What does that mean? Because I think we've heard Katie Joy talking about going to the bank and other things like that. So she gets out of the house. I mean, she does that. So why couldn't she go to the store? You know, she was complaining in it about getting the wrong lip gloss or lipstick, and really she ended up liking it, so there was no point in, you know, complaining about getting the wrong one, and, you know, that went on for just a little bit. But then she goes on to talk about her son. And let me read you something before I disclose how I feel about her talking about her son, okay? This is an Instagram post that she posted. I will never understand people who say that I want sympathy and attention for speaking about my son. My son is amazing. He's beautiful. He's funny, and he has the best smile. He's tender-hearted and so loving. He's also fighting some really tough illnesses, and that is a part of our lives. Okay, so Katie Joy doesn't like people talking about her son. She really doesn't. She doesn't like people talking about her son, his illnesses, or anything that has to do with her son. But Katie Joy just went into this live. Hey, baby. Hey. He's like, what's mama doing? But yeah, I'm checking him too, making sure that he's okay. He's got some dirt and mud on him, but otherwise, you know, he looks to be pretty well good. I mean, he looks good, all besides the dirt and the mud. We'll have to get that off of him one day. But hey, baby. He just keeps touching me with his nose because he wants to know what I'm doing, and he's just like that. But so Katie Joy likes to talk about her son, and she likes to give updates. First off, I want to say, good job, Katie Joy, for posting something positive about your son. Really, that is a good job. And when you go on your YouTube and you start telling people about him going to the cardiologist, and I'm glad that he's good. I'm glad that he's healthy. I really, really am. But here's a tendency that Katie Joy has. Katie Joy gets herself in some trouble, and, you know, like right now she's going through her lawsuit, and then all of a sudden she will post something about her son. And it's like her son is the only reason why she has to get sympathy. And I hate it that, in my opinion, and all of this is my opinion, 100% my opinion, and just the way I feel on it, I really hate it that she uses her son that way. I don't like it that she will put something out there and say, don't talk about my son, don't talk about my son, and then she'll go on live and talk about her son. And I understand this time it was something positive, but she does this all the time. This is nothing new. Sorry guys, I ran out of memory on my card. I'm here with another horse that came up to me and wanting to know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm, like I said, checking them all over, making sure they're all good and we have no rain spots on them. So, as I was saying, Katie Joy likes to use her son for sympathy. And the reason why people call her out on this, and honestly the reason why people call her out on this, is because this is a pattern. And I know I kind of said that in the beginning, but you know, my camera turned off on me. But this is a pattern of Katie Joy. So people look at it and they automatically know what's coming. They automatically know something's going to be posted about her son. She didn't even have to make that post. She didn't even have to start that post off the way that she did. She did it for a reason. She started that post off for a reason like that. She could have just made a post that said her son was happy, healthy, and everything. She could have made a simple post. She decided not to. Now, people get on Twitter, they get on Instagram, and they call her out on this before it even happens. It is so funny because before it even happens, people call her out on this. And people say, it's coming, it's coming. And that's why she made this post, in my opinion, is because she knew that people were talking about it and people were expecting it to happen, so she did it. So does that make Katie Joy smart? Or does that make Katie Joy, you know, follow a pattern on posting things? You know, when I look at it, I feel sorry for her son. I really do, because not everything that is said about her son, you know, okay, let me correct myself. Everything said about her son is positive by other people. Everybody gives, you know, him credit for everything that he's accomplished and everything that he's done. That's all been, I mean, creators give her and give Vaughn credit all the time. But it's just, they don't give Katie Joy credit for the things that she has done and the things that she has said. Because one day he is going to see this. Most likely, if her channel stays up, if, you know, things keep going, I mean, there's still going to be clips out there with her, and there's still going to be clips out there of her saying things and doing things. And like my channel started off with what she said, I mean, about, you know, her child possibly hurting someone. That's how my channel started off. So she has said some horrible things about her son. Now, Katie Joy all of a sudden deciding to post something positive, I mean, really surprises me, because usually when Katie Joy wants to post something, she'll post something, you know, to where she automatically gets sympathy. And, you know, she had to add in there that, you know, she's a busy person, or, sorry, let me go back to it, or he's fighting some really tough illnesses, and that's part of our lives. She had to add that in there. She had to add it in there that he has illnesses. She had to put that in there, and she had to let everybody know that that's part of their lives. Let me tell you something. I don't let y'all know all the time about, you know, the illnesses that are going on. I don't let y'all know. I don't tell y'all everything that's going on with my son. I don't tell y'all whatsoever at all. Hey, baby. Checking another one. See? Lying back done. But I don't tell y'all everything that's going on, and there's a reason why I don't tell you everything that's going on, is because I don't want to put everything out there on my son. I put what I want to put out there, and I say what I want to say. And Katie Joy should be the same way, and she shouldn't put anything, you know, to where it's, I mean, I did one thing where she said she was a caregiver to her son, not a mother, a caregiver. And things like that is what actually causes people to make posts about her wanting sympathy and her just wanting to post on her son all of a sudden. So guys, whenever I read that and I saw her live that she did, and of course it was a live about a Duggar, but I still wanted to see exactly, you know, what she would say. And long and behold, I came across that clip. it just kind of sort of happened. But I am out here, I am in the mud. Guys, if y'all could see, it is so funny because walking up through my pond, there is a stream going from my pond to the road. And I have to wade through that in order to get out to my horses when they're on the backside of the pasture. I have to make sure that I get all the way back here to them I get water in my boots. I do. I get water in my boots from coming out here to check on them. But you know something? It's something that I have to do. And if I pan around, they're everywhere. So it's not like today they're being nice to me and coming up to me. I mean, a couple of them are. A couple of them have. I haven't showed y'all all of them that I've checked. But a couple of them have come up to me and let me check them. And, you know, everybody checks out good, fine. I mean, all this rain that we're getting, we're about to get some more. So I'm filming right in between it. But in my videos, guys, I like to add some kind of horse content because I know watching Katie Joy can get sometimes boring and things like that. And I want to teach y'all a little bit more about the horses whenever it comes down to it, and a little bit more about what I do whenever it comes to days that it just rains constantly, nonstop, 100%. And so I want y'all to enjoy content like this. But I want to just say that if you haven't already subscribed to me, go down there and hit the subscribe button for me, and let's watch this channel grow. And I'm going to start putting this in the beginning of some of my videos. Let's make Katie Joy mad at me. Let's make Katie Joy upset because I'm giving my opinions by me getting subscribers. And I know that sounds bad. I know that sounds really, really bad. But if I get enough subscribers, then maybe one day, maybe just one day, I'll be able to talk to her about her son and her son's illnesses and, you know, about autism, and I'll be able to talk to her about things like that. But, you know, this could go really bad. I could be saying this and this could go really, really bad, and I could get hate from her followers and everything else because, let's face it, I'm not doing a hate video on her. I'm not. I'm just doing a video where she talked about her son. And I'm just proving she talks about her son. So she can't be mad at anybody when somebody says, oh, you know, congratulations, Vaughn's doing good. He's doing a really good job. He's growing. He's progressing. And, you know, he doesn't have to be back to the doctor for a full year. So with that, that's great. And so if any of our haters want to come on here and say that I'm being mean, how am I being mean? That's my question. And yes, I get mean comments sometimes. I really do. But guys, it comes with the territory whenever I start covering Katie Joy. Okay, Janet just went on an absolute another rant. And that's what I do best. And that is honestly what I do best. I just get on here and I talk and I record and I just say what I want to say and I just say how I want to feel. So y'all tell me if it's a good idea for me to, you know, go ahead and put in there, let's make Katie Joy upset with me. Because maybe, you know, I don't want her filing strikes on me. I don't want a lawsuit. Look at this. I got water just standing everywhere. I don't want her filing a lawsuit on me. I don't want her, you know, doing anything like that. You know, I don't want it to ever go that bad. But it seems like if you do a positive video on Katie Joy and you say something positive like I have, you know, and I just did say something very, very positive. I really did. But it's like if you do say something positive and you do congratulate her and you do say good job, Katie Joy, and you recognize the things that she has done right, you still get hate for it. You still get people that want to sit here and say you're being mean, you're being rude, you're being this, you're being that. And I'm not being anything. I really am not. I am just giving my opinion, and that is the only thing I'm doing. So, guys, like I said, I'm rambling on in this, but I have a lot of opinions whenever it comes to this, and I have a lot of opinions when it comes to children with disabilities. And if you didn't already know, I have a child that is autistic, and he's actually legally blind in one eye. And he is actually to the point to where, you know, he's already hit his learning capacity. He is now a legal adult. And I'm putting my stuff in here for a reason, because I will talk about my son all day long. I will tell you how good my son has done all day long. I will tell you that he has come so far and that I am so proud of him. And every day that he wakes up and he does something new, it's just absolutely, oh, my boot got stuck. It's just absolutely amazing to me. So if she would come on and she would put more positive things out there, honestly, and, you know, say more positive things, I think things would go a lot better for her. This time she did right. She did good. She posted on there that, you know, he was happy and healthy, which I'm glad to hear. I really, really am glad to hear. But at the same time, people, like I said, on Instagram, people on Twitter, they're calling her out. I mean, they started calling her out as soon as the lawsuit hit, because they think that, or they thought that there was going to be a post about her son. And, you know, she could have made a post that her son's, you know, cardiologist appointment went great. She could have made a post about that, but she said it on live. She said it on live before she even did anything else. And she said the reason why she, you know, was mentioning it on live was because that's the reason why she missed uploading or something like that. So she had to have a reason to mention it. And me, I don't need a reason to mention it whatsoever at all. You want to ask me about my son? Go ahead. Ask me about my son. You want to, and I will tell you 100%. I will tell you he is doing great. He's doing fine. He's doing fantastic. He is just overwhelmingly amazing. And I will tell you that. So I don't have a problem with you asking me about my child. And I think that it's only right with me doing this video, talking about how she talks about her child, and will mention her child when, whoop, okay, I'm going to sink a little. Here we go, straight through the mud. Oh, sorry guys, it's muddy as ever. But, you know, I wanted to just put on here that I'm willing to talk about, you know, how she talks about her child. So I'm willing to talk about how I talk about my child. I really am. I have no shame in it whatsoever at all. I'll talk about both of my boys. I'll show you both of my boys. I tell you, Jordan's a really, really strong kid. And she needs to say more things like that about her son, in my opinion. She needs to say more positive things about her son. The audience is worried about her son, or not the audience, it would be more, I guess, the anti-KJ community. They're worried about her son. They care about her son. And I don't think she realizes how many people actually care about her son. I don't think she realizes that. You know, when she makes posts and stuff like that and she gives updates, it's because people care. People have hearts. People want to know this kind of stuff. And I don't think Katie Joy realizes that. I really don't. And yes, I know this has gotten really long and it's gotten off topic, but I always want to put out there content that if I'm not willing to say it about myself and admit it about myself, I'm not going to put it out about her. That's just how I am. And so whenever it comes to talking about kids, she could have gone about that a whole different way, posting that on Instagram. Yeah, I'm cutting my head off again, guys. I'm sorry. See, my shirt says chill out. But she could have went about that a whole different way, and she could have posted that a whole different way. She decided to post it the way she posted it for a reason, and I do believe that. I do believe that when she's made a couple of other posts, she's posted them with malicious intent. My opinion only. But I think that that's how she posted them. And I'm going over her Instagram, and that's the reason why I'm able to say this. But guys, I honestly hope that you have a wonderful day. Yes, I checked all my horses. Y'all just didn't get to see it. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And go down into the comments for me and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Do you like my content like it is? Or I can upload things. Let's see if I go over here, if I can get through, because I can't get through over there. The water goes in my boots. if y'all want to see more content where I do clips, because I can do clips, or if y'all like it whenever I just do my commentary on it. Y'all kind of let me know what y'all like and what y'all want to see. More people want to see me, you know, just with my animals. Can you hear me going through the water? It's bad. Oh, hold on, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. I'm out. It's muddy, like I said. But y'all go down there and tell me what y'all want to see. And yes, I ramble a lot in my videos. Yes, I go on and on a lot in my videos. Yes, I have ADD. That's the reason why that happens. And yes, my mind runs 90 to nothing. So I continue talking when I shouldn't. Bottom line, I continue talking when I shouldn't. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And y'all remember to smile or make somebody else smile. I'm going back inside because it is about to rain once again, which means I will be checking these horses again to make sure that they are okay and make sure that, you know, nothing's wrong with them, because that's what I do. Alrighty guys, y'all, like I said, y'all make sure you have a good one. Alrighty, bye.